The ROG Zephyrus line of laptops has been around for a handful of years now and has always been touted as their slim and light gaming machines that pack a punch. Positioning itself as direct competitors to something like the Razer Blade or MSI Stealth series of gaming laptops, ASUS has always been known to push the boundaries of innovation with their products, whether it be in cooling, design, or software-hardware optimization. In our opinion, slim and light gaming laptops have always been the preferred choice for professionals or digital content creators looking for something that can handle their game library and bring to work without all the judgment from the eyes of prying office and PCs. Sup peeps, Earl here from Yugatech, and here's our quick review on the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G16 2024. Let's dive in. One of our more notably favorite things about the 2024 ASUS Zephyrus G16 and G14 would have to be the new aluminum unibody chassis and overall design. It's available in black or white, and I mean, just look at this thing. It's practically a MacBook Pro 16-inch but better. I mean, metal unibody gaming laptops aren't technically new. The Razer Blades have been doing that ever since. But the fact that ASUS has finally done it is just another win for consumers who can afford these ultra-portable gaming terminals. So good job ASUS ROG. Gone are the dots that either lit up or shine at the back of the screen. This time, we get what ASUS calls slash lighting, which can be customized with different lighting effects or turned off in the Armory crate. Apart from that, and the embossed Republic of Gamers branding on the bottom left, it's pretty clean overall. When closed, the rear is also very clean since the ventilation is very stealthily engineered with some Zephyrus branding and indicator lights below it. It's honestly just so visually appealing. I'm a fan. At the bottom is where most of the ventilation can be seen with long rubber feet that matches whatever color the laptop is in. For I/O, starting on the left side, we get their new rectangular proprietary DC charging port, HDMI 2.1, a USB Type-C Thunderbolt 4 display port that also gets power delivery, a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A port, and a 3.5mm combo audio jack. On the right side, there's a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C that also gets power delivery support, another USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A port, and heck yeah, a full-size UHS-2 SD card reader. Thank you, ASUS! For connectivity, the Zephyrus G16 gets Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3. At the top bezel of the display also resides a 1080p IR webcam.
It looks and sounds like this.
And with infrared, we get Windows Hello support. Opening up the laptop and we can feast our eyes onto the 16-inch 2.5K ROG Nebula OLED display, which is available for both Zephyrus G16 and G14 2024 models depending on the configuration. And without saying a whole lot, it is stunning. Glossy, high refresh rate OLED panels have been around for a hot minute, and they're here in a gaming laptop's display. What will they think of next? Don't get us wrong, the mini LED panels from last year's Zephyrus models had arguably just as good contrast levels and blacks. So could this just be the big difference between glossy and anti-glare? Let us know in the comment section below. Either way, the display delivers stunning Pantone certified color-accurate image quality with vibrant colors, crisp details, and deep blacks. It's a 16-inch screen, so we do have the modern 16:10 aspect ratio on board with 100% coverage of the DCI-P3 color space. Refresh rate on this OLED panel goes up to 240Hz and can even dynamically switch between 120 or 240 for better battery efficiency. Users do get HDR support with Dolby Vision, which enhances the multimedia experience for HDR content. We even have G-Sync and a MUX switch for NVIDIA Optimus, which is what we had it configured to throughout our review since we didn't really want to worry about the bottleneck with hybrid graphics mode. We've played games, edited videos, watched movies and shows. This OLED display is just brilliant. It's honestly hard going back to IPS from this. But what's the point of an amazing display without just as good audio? Well, following the vein of last year's models, ASUS has done it again. The ROG Zephyrus G16 2024 gets a superb audio system. It features a total of 6 audio drivers made up of side woofers and tweeters. Gone are the days of having an expensive gaming laptop only to be left in the dust by the speakers of a MacBook Air or Pro. We used to tell ourselves we have headphones anyways and a nice DAC to plug into. Well, not anymore. I mean, we still do get a high-res DAC in the form of 3.5mm audio jack, but for those of you who understand, we know. Oh, and the pro tip, To get the most of the speakers on this computer is to launch the Dolby Access app pre-installed in the G16 or G14, hop over to settings and users can choose between pre-tuned EQs or make a custom one themselves. It's kind of like getting a smartphone with Dolby Atmos support you can toggle on and off. It's pretty sweet. The keyboard of the Zephyrus G16 offers a comfortable typing experience with responsive keys that offer great tactility. They even jumbo-size the trackpad to give users full support with Windows trackpad gestures and for content creators who prefer a trackpad over a mouse. Palm rejection for the most part has always been okay with our use, and keyboard deck flex has always been practically non-existent unless your palms weigh like 3 kilos each. Our gripe is with the keyboard lighting. It's been a couple Zephyrus generations and they have yet to fix this. Basically, all the secondary symbols on the numeric and function rows definitely need more lighting. We aren't sure what it is they need to do to make sure the keys evenly light up, but if a potential buyer checked this out for around 200,000 pesos, I feel like this would be a letdown. A small one, but a letdown nonetheless. Other than that, the keyboard overall has been great. It's the usual ASUS ROG layout, awesome if you're already used to it. Powered by an Intel Core Ultra 9 CPU and an RTX 4080 GPU, obviously both mobile versions, paired with 32GB of LPDDR5X memory and a 2TB SSD, the Zephyrus G16 delivered exceptional performance across productivity and gaming tasks. For SSDs, apart from being able to upgrade the one already installed, we get an extra PCIe 4 M.2 slot for storage upgrades. We've edited more than a couple of 4K Yugatech videos to completion on this review unit, whether it be on DaVinci or Premiere Pro, and it truly handled those projects like no other, with export times never longer than 15 minutes. Feature comforts like full-size SD card came in very handy for quick revisions too. And when it came to gaming performance, according to the writer of this video, the ASUS ROG Zephyrus G16 just balances it all out amazingly. We played a lot of Valorant and Tekken 8 in their max graphics settings with no lags or hiccups, averaging around 200 to 300 plus frames for Valorant and a stable 59 in online matches for Tekken. For something more demanding like Starfield, we get an average of 80 frames per second in ultra graphics settings. In our testing, most of the time we were using the laptop in performance mode by the Armory Crate. But for those of you interested in benchmark scores in silent, performance, and turbo, check these out. While the Zephyrus G16 delivers impressive performance, its battery life may not meet the needs of users used to like 8 to 16 hours of a single charge. This is still a gaming beast at the end of the day in a slim and professional-looking package. With around 6 hours of mixed usage out of the 90-watt-hour lithium-ion battery, users may need to plan ahead on when to recharge during prolonged sessions within a day. Luckily, we also have 3 ways to charge this laptop. The first way is with a rectangular DC-in on the left side used with the included 200 watts charger in the box. And the other 2 ways are with the USB Type-C power delivery ports on either side of the laptop. ASUS even includes a second more portable 100 watts Type-C power delivery charger in the box, basically telling end users to leave the 200 watts brick at home and just bring this lighter 100 watts one with you to work. They did this last year as well, and here's to keeping the trend alive. Great stuff, ASUS. Alternatively, users can also get a power bank capable of 100 watts or more to charge the laptop while on the go. For software, the Zephyrus G16 runs on Windows 11 Pro and comes with minimal bloatware, ensuring a streamlined user experience out of the box. The Armory Crate app provides centralized control over system settings on top of Windows' own settings like performance modes, discrete or hybrid graphics usage, turning on and off Windows key functionality, customizing the slash and keyboard lighting, and even turning off the sound effect when booting up. Now for the big elephant in the room, price. The ASUS ROG Zephyrus G16 2024 is priced at a premium. Our review unit sporting the Intel Core Ultra 9 185H paired with an NVIDIA RTX 4080 and configured with 32 gigs of RAM and a 2TB SSD costs exactly 249,995 pesos, but starts at 179,995 pesos featuring an Intel Core 7 Ultra paired with an NVIDIA RTX 4070 GPU. The Zephyrus G16 offers exceptional performance and premium features that justify its cost for users seeking top-tier gaming and creative productivity. However, budget-conscious buyers may find more affordable options with similar specification and maybe even better thermals elsewhere. Either way, the ASUS Zephyrus G16 2024 is a super thin and light gaming laptop boasting a sleek design, powerful performance, and immersive multimedia features. While its premium price may deter some buyers, its exceptional capabilities make it a worthy investment for enthusiasts and professionals alike, setting a new standard for Windows thin and light gaming terminals. And that's it for a quick review of this ASUS ROG Zephyrus G16 2024. So, what are your thoughts on this gaming beast? Share your comments down below. And if you liked this video and found it informative, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or X, and visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Earl, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!